Hi everyone. So let's do a collective reading to try to capture the energy of the day. I have two tarot decks and two oracle decks. One of these decks I made to try to discern some of the energy surrounding our chakras, since energy chakra work is what I do. But I'm gonna start with a Astro House dice first, just to see if we can get some clues about what house we're meant to work in or what aspect of our lives we're meant to be focused on. So we rolled 11. So the 11th house is about our blessings. So I love starting with that because perhaps maybe there are some big blessings coming in. It is the house for Aquarius, so that could be relevant for someone. So we pulled the sheep and blackberry with devotion. So you could be getting blessings because of the dedication or devotion that you have had for yourself or perhaps others. And then for your chakra card, we have heart with organized. I love this color for the heart chakra. It's a very vibrant, hopefully you can see it well, but it's a very vibrant pink color, and especially for our upper heart chakra and having to do with self-love, the color pink is perfect for the heart chakra. So I do get the sense that this could be about self-love, the work that you have devoted and dedicated to yourself, that you may be starting to receive blessings now because of that. But let's get into the tarot and see what the tarot wants to say. So we have the Magician. And the Magician can be about our manifestations. This could be about you focusing on what you want. Be very specific about what you want at this time. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Ten of Wands. Underneath, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. I love seeing these two aces together. And this generally, the Ace of Cups is my heart chakra card too, and also self-love. Then there's the King of Swords, Six of Swords. Underneath everything is Justice. That Justice card is confirming what I thought I was just getting, that this is your karmic justice coming in. Things are coming out to balance. Because you've done the hard work, perhaps you have been devoted to yourself and perhaps your own heart healing, that it really does feel like your blessings are coming in, your justice is coming in. And I think this is just based on the surface energy here and just glancing around. I really do think that this is based on you really taking care of yourself. I see a lot of self-care here. I see you taking breaks from people, but we will get to that. Focusing on yourself is exactly what is bringing in your blessings right now. So if this feels like your reading, then let's really get into this. I do think that right now you are in a good organized space. I feel like your heart is open. I feel like your heart is full. You are being asked to focus on this Magician, that it feels like right now you can do anything you want. And that's why the Magician showed up in this position. That it's like, basically, it's ask and you shall receive. It's like you're a magician and you have this magic wand right in your hands. So you're really being asked to focus on that. I'm also getting, because I'm jumping ahead as the messages come through, that there could be a person in your energy who might be a bit clingy, someone who could be holding on to you or obsessing over you or making you feel like you can't get free of something. But we will get to that in a minute. But right now, this is really saying to just ask for whatever it is you want, because it feels like this is a great time for your blessings to come in because you've done the self-work. The aces are about opportunities for self. The aces are solo. They represent the number one. There's one wand and there's one cup, and that is you. You are number one. And so you really are being told right now, you are the Magician and you have a magic wand. So ask for whatever you want. Blessings are coming in with the sheep and blackberry. Your justice is coming in because you've done the hard work. So, but the challenge I think for you is being patient, because maybe you don't see yet that you have overcome a lot of obstacles. Maybe you don't see yet that you have been taking charge of your own healing and your own development and your own heart space organization. And maybe you haven't seen yet the progress. The Seven of Pentacles is sometimes a card of delays or being patient or not seeing what's happening, because even though it's really close to the surface or it's really close to coming to fruition, you can't see it. And so I feel like that's your challenge right now, is you're maybe growing impatient and not believing that your blessings are not coming in, and not believing that you are this magician with the Ace of Wands. So I would challenge you to just ask your guides, ask the universe for exactly what you want, and see the justice and the blessings come in. So this message of this person here, it feels like there's a history with this person, but it also feels like you are stepping back from this person. Maybe perhaps with the Four of Swords, you're trying to just keep it light. You're trying to keep it not too serious. And what I mean by that is, if you feel like this person is really clinging to you or not letting you go, or you feel trapped in some way, it feels like you are just separating yourself from it, but you haven't put a final ending to it. You haven't said to this person, hey, look, this is over. I can't handle this, the weight of this relationship anymore. It feels like you're just kind of keeping it casual, almost like you're avoiding having that conversation with them. So I think that it's important, especially with the Magician and the Ace of Wands, to really get clear on your intentions and stay focused and move towards your goals. And if that includes removing another person from your life, their energy, whatever that is for you, breaking up with them, quitting the job, make it make sense for you. But I think that's part of these intentions that you have to be really clear about. Because if you're just avoiding this person with the Four of Swords and not really getting to the heart of the issue, then the universe is not clear about what the rest of your intentions are. So be clear about what blessings you want. Be clear about who you want in your life and who you don't want in your life. And I see you doing that. I see you eventually picking up this load with the Ten of Wands. I see you doing that hard work where you begin to share your feelings to this person about what it is that you need. And that if this person, so for example, if this is a love interest who's showing up as a King of Swords, this is someone who's probably not good at sharing their feelings or reflecting on their behaviors, those types of energies. So I feel like you are going to eventually shoulder that hard work and telling them that this is just not enough for you. You've done so much ascending. You've done so much work on yourself. These are chakra cards. This is your solar plexus, and this is your heart chakra. We have heart here. I can see all the work that you have done. And so this final step, two final steps, getting clear on what you want and getting clear on what you don't want, and taking on that weight or that responsibility of being very clear about your intentions and not just avoiding them. That is the absolute thing that's going to get you the victory that you need with the Six of Wands. I love ending any reading with the Six of Wands because it means that you have had your victory. You get what you want. You get the blessings. You get all of those things because you have done the work on yourself. And you were not in any way, what you poured yourself probably into whatever this relationship is. And I see that because of all the work you've done on yourself. But sometimes, unfortunately, the people around us don't do the work that they're meant to do, but you did. So you're meant to move forward and move on. And just so don't elude this person. Don't try to avoid this situation. Just get clear and ask your guides, ask the universe for help, because they're here to help. I can see it all around you. So let's get a few more tarot cards. The Magician and the Ace of Wands are coming in with the Five of Swords. So this is saying, again, that you are still conflicted. You're not clear about what you want. You could be even lying to yourself about this person. So there's a really strong message with the Five of Swords to not be dishonest with yourself. Don't be deceptive to yourself. Don't try to trick yourself into thinking that this person who has not evolved is for you. So this, again, is just, the Five of Swords is not clear. And so I feel like there is another message for you to just get very clear about your intentions. You can't manifest in with your magic wand if you're not even sure what you want. Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups are coming in with the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is clarifying itself. This is about investment. This is about diligence. I can see that you have done this work on yourself, on your own healing, in your heart, for yourself, and your justice and your blessings are definitely coming in. The Four of Swords and the King of Swords are with the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is about speculation. It's about opportunity. It's also about being confused about what you want. You still may be thinking with this Four of Swords energy that this could still be your person, that there's still an opportunity here. But again, that is not clear energy. If you're saying, well, I don't really feel like this is my person, but maybe they could be, that's not a clear intention. So I just want to make sure that that is very clear to you, that what you're putting out there is all that you can get back. And if you're putting out a maybe, then you're only going to get a maybe back. Hopefully that made sense. And I just saw 1111 as I said that. And then finally, the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Wands are with the shadow. So this is the Devil card in this deck. This is about your shadow work. This is about making sure that you are not falling back and being dependent on someone else's energy or needing someone else's energy. This is about a solo job right now. This is the work on yourself and the blessings that you will receive. So this is very clear with the heart organized, the Ace of Cups, that it just feels like keep your heart open, continue to heal. And that's this shadow work that's coming through, facing your shadow and saying, you know what, I can take on that load and say to this person, this is not what I want anymore. I can take on that load and say to the universe, this is not my person. Please bring me my person. Something like that, anything like that. This is not my job. Please bring me my job. This is not my friend. Please bring me my true soul tribe. Things of that nature, because when you're clear about what you want, you become the magician with the Ace of Wands, especially because you did the heart healing for yourself. So, wow. So there you go. That is our reading for the day. Will you please let me know how this was resonant for you? Consider subscribing to the channel if you like my vibe, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.